There we go. Good day, everyone. Good day. Welcome to Morning Sip with Reb Melissa. I am Reb Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. So it's great to be with you live today. I hope everyone's doing well. Just got back from the gym. I haven't been in the gym for a minute, y'all. It was good to be back in there working out, doing strength training, and my body was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." But I have been walking every day, so that's been wonderful. So I have to still get my walk in today. So I hope you're taking care of yourselves. And we're going to continue with our harvest series because I don't feel complete with it yet. And it could be because it feels like fall here in New York early in the morning. It's like barely 60 degrees. So I hope you have the opportunity to see the most spectacular, beautiful moon. So we did our full moon meditation on Friday. The full moon happened on Sunday. It was 100% illuminated on Sunday, and it was a lunar eclipse and it is a blood moon. So if you notice, the moon does have like a tinge of creamy crimson reddish color. It's beautiful. And it also appears low. So I'm loving everything about the energy of this moon. And if you have been thinking about doing a detox, this is a good time to do it with this moon. This blood moon is a good time to do a 1 or 2 or 3 day detox with this energy. It really supports flushing out, releasing, detoxifying. So I wanted to share that. And I want to say thank you to everyone who joined me on Friday for our meditation with the full moon live, and to everyone who has watched the replay. I appreciate that so much. I also want to check in to see how you all are doing with your nap commitment or nap challenge, whichever word feels more supportive to you. So my nap commitment has been going well. I have not taken a nap every single day, mainly because I might not be home during the day. And my cutoff time for taking a nap is about 4 o'clock. I notice if I do a nap after 4:30, it messes up my rhythm to go to sleep. So it's wonderful to get information also when we do these types of things consecutively, you know? So that's what I noticed for myself. No naps after 4. And I did do a little research. The optimum amount of time for a nap, there's 2 categories of this. If you get sleep, like appropriate sleep, 7, 8 hours of sleep, then a 20 to 30-minute nap is all that you need. However, if you are sleep deprived, right? Let's say you're only getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep. If you're sleep deprived, then a good nap for you may be 90 minutes. And the reason why it's 90 minutes specifically or around about there is because it takes a full 90 minutes for us to go through our sleep cycle, right? So there's different levels of sleep that we go through, right? There's the REM, there's core, there's deep sleep. So we have to go through that whole cycle, and it takes about 90 minutes. So one of the things that I might have to do a whole nap series, y'all. let me just give you this one little tidbit about why 90 minutes if you're sleep deprived. It's because if you say, like, I'm going to take a nap for 45 minutes, right? Half of 90 minutes. Then you might wake up feeling even more tired because your system hasn't gone through the full cycle of sleep. I was fascinated by that because I've had that experience. I go take a nap and then I wake up and I'm more tired than I was before I took the nap. And now I know why, because I was in the cycle of sleep and my body didn't complete it, and I got up. So you might feel groggy. So just pay attention to yourself. All of us are unique in our own way. But just pay attention, take note, and make adjustments. All right. So let's get going with our nap commitment, nap challenge for the rest of this month. So let me share again what harvest means. And then I want to share a couple of things with you about the frequency of harvest time, the frequency of harvest. So the definition of harvest is a crop or yield of one's growing season. It is the collection of any resource for future use. Reap, right? We are reaping what we sow. And the origins are fruit and to pluck. And I love that word, to pluck. So on Sunday at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I'm the spiritual leader, my talk was the sacred frequency of fall, because our theme for September at Rockland is the collective harvest. And so one of the things that I said about frequency is that sometimes we use frequency and vibration interchangeably, as if vibration is a synonym for frequency and vice versa, but it is not. Frequency is a measurement of vibration. So when we think about our harvest, and I say, what is the frequency of your harvest? That is different from saying, what is the vibration of your harvest? So I want to give you an example. So let's use ourselves as the example. We vibrate. We're energy. We have a vibration. But we are not the frequency. We're not the frequency. We are the vibration, right? We are the vibration. So sometimes I feel like I'm vibrating at a high frequency, and sometimes I feel like I'm vibrating at a low frequency. So your harvest, that which you are reaping, also has a vibration. And that vibration, the frequency of that vibration is determined by you. It is determined by you. So when you are sowing, right? Because you have to sow in order to reap. One of the things that Ernest Holmes writes in the Science of Mind book is, unless a seed is planted, no plant will be produced. So if you don't plant any seeds, guess what? You're not going to reap anything. Planting nothing reaps nothing. That's what you will reap. So when we think about our frequency, the consciousness, right? How about using consciousness when we think about frequency? What is the consciousness in which you are planting your seeds? Is it a consciousness of love? Is it a consciousness of universal consciousness? Is it a consciousness of separation? Is it a consciousness of, I got to do this all by myself? What is the consciousness, right, in which you are planting your seeds? Seeds have been planted, y'all. We are in harvest. We are approaching harvest time. So the seeds have already been planted. So now, what is it that you are reaping. And you will see it. It will come from the invisible into the visible, right? So we get to determine this. And the example that I used on Sunday was, and I could use it here as well, because each of us chose a quality at the beginning of the year that we made a commitment to expressing, experiencing, and most importantly, embodying for the year. So our quality is our seed that we planted in consciousness, in our soil, in our soul, right? What is the quality of the quality that you planted in? What is the quality of the consciousness that you planted your quality in? What is the quality of your consciousness? What is the frequency of your consciousness that you planted your quality in? What is it? And you get to determine what comes up, what gets reaped. We get to determine that ourselves. What are the conditions, right? If we plant a seed and it has no nourishment, it's not going to flourish. If we plant our quality in the consciousness of our mind, in our consciousness, let's just say that we plant the seed in our consciousness and we give it no nourishment, guess what? It's not going to be well. Anything neglected is not well. It's not well. So I love the way that Ernest Holmes puts it in The Science of Mind. He says this: a good tree produces good fruit. So good thoughts bear a harvest of good deeds. If a man's life produces good deeds, then the man is himself good. And this, no matter what his particular religion may or may not be. So we are known by the fruits that we bear. There's no faking it. There's no faking it. Whatever's in the darkness comes into the light. So let us be very purposeful, deliberate, intentional about our harvest. Because the wonderful thing about nature is that there is a cycle, and harvest will come around again. And we can use everything that we learn during our planting seasons, during our harvest time, so that when planting season cycles around again, we could use that information when we plant our next seeds. Because I'm already imagining my seeds for the upcoming season, right? So we get to fall. It's a time of going within. It's a time of slowing down. It's a time of letting go and releasing. It's a time for preparation for winter, where things slow down even more and go dormant. Things may even appear to be dead, but they are not. And in that place, in that darkness, we get to imagine. We get to go deeper into the imagination. We get to dream so that we are preparing ourselves for the next season. It's a wonderful cycle nature is, and we are part of nature. So what are you vibrating? You can feel people's vibration. I know I can. I can feel people's vibration. I can feel their energy. And some I'm repelled by, and I'm like, let me move myself from this situation right now. And some I'm drawn to. Oh, I love I just want to spend some more time here with you. So let's pay attention to our thoughts, right? To our feelings, to what our deeds are, what our actions are. What are the vibration? What is the vibration of our thoughts, our feelings, our deeds, our actions? Are they aligned with a frequency of love, a frequency of joy, of peace, of your quality? And if it's not, then you get to shift. You get to choose to realign. All right? All right, y'all. So let me check in with y'all and then we'll get into some joy news. Good day, Fee. Fee is sharing. Oh, thank you for capturing that. Yes, the optimal amount of time for a nap is 20 to 30 minutes. If you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, 4 to 5 hours. Oh, Fee said 4 to 5 hours. Oh my God. I don't know if I can now nap that long. This is a good intel. Yes, just pay attention because everyone, you might have to tweak it a little bit for yourself. Everyone is a little different. But and be gentle and kind with yourself, right? No judgment about any of this. Linda, yes, Fee, we're gonna do a nap series. I think we are after I get through reading Rest is Resistance. I think we're going to do a nap series. Linda said, I have tuned into my body daily and asked if it needed a nap. Only twice was the answer yes. That's when I took one. I love that, Linda. Yes. Listen to your body. That is the best. That is the best thing that we could do ourselves because our bodies know. And, our mind and our body are one, right? Body and mind are one. So our mind knows what our body needs, and our body knows what our mind needs. They work cooperatively. So thank you, Linda. I appreciate that so much. I'm thinking about my God quality word from this cyclical perspective. Interesting. Yeah, it is. It is. It is interesting, Linda. I am too. I am looking at the cycle of it. Oh, maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow as well. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. The cycle. All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news. I appreciate you, Fee, for sharing the joy news with people out there. And joy news. So I want to start out with my weekend. It was a very full weekend. It was a roller coaster. There's a lot of things going on with a lot of people. And I just want to send love and light to everyone who needs an extra dose, an extra dose, and just trust and believe that revealing is healing itself. So stay the course. Stay the course. So I was being present with someone on Saturday who was really going through stuff, and she just needed someone to be present with her. Just to, sometimes we just need someone to bear witness. You don't have to say anything, you don't have to do anything. Sometimes we just need someone to bear witness to what it is that we're going through. And so I got the gift of being able to do that on Saturday. So I'm grateful for that. At the same time, I was so excited for Sekou because Sekou had his book launch on Saturday. It was spectacular. If you don't know, Sekou has released 2 new books, Get Rich 101 by Sekou Writes and Little Sekou's First Dollar. They're both ebooks. You can get them now on Amazon. And Fee and Fatima hosted a beautiful book launch, and people shared about Sekou's influence on their life. I got to share Rush, and some other folks got to share. His parents were there, and I love hearing stories from his parents. I always learn something new about Sekou. So Sekou, congratulations. Look at what you are reaping, right? Sekou planted those seeds, and he has reaped 2 books that we can partake in for nourishment. So go to Amazon, get Rich 101 by Sekou Writes, and Little Sekou's First Dollar, which is a children's book. So Sekou got the adults and he got the children covered in our relationship and mindset around money. So thank you, Sekou. Also, Sunday, we had a wonderful virtual service. As I said, we kicked off our new series, our new theme for September, the Collective Harvest. And this Sunday, we will be in person at our new location for right now, or for a little longer. We'll see how it goes. We will be at the Angel Nyack, which is in Nyack, New York. It is a beautiful, beautiful building that was and still is a church, but it's being transformed into an arts and event space. So it has really beautiful energy. So join us 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time for our in-person service. If you can't come in person, you can always join us on Zoom at rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link. And we also live stream on Facebook. So I hope if you're in the neighborhood, Westchester, Rockland, New Jersey, Connecticut, come on over to Nyack, New York, the Angel Nyack, and be in service with us. We would love to have you. All right, let me see what else I'd like to announce. I am teaching a new class. It starts on October 16th. I am so excited about this class. I have moved the start date back to give people more time to register and prepare. So the first class is October 16th. This is the class that you want to take if your desire is to deepen your relationship with the spirit within you, right? This is for you. If you love all things spiritual and it's time for you to level up and take a deeper dive, then this class is for you. If you align with or are curious about metaphysics, new thought, ancient wisdom, teachings, and spirituality, this class is for you. And if you thrive on learning, you want to be in a fun environment with fun people, loving folks, conscious folks, this is the class for you. So you can register by going to rocklandcsl.org. All of the information is there. There's an early bird special happening right now until September 30th. The class is $200. It's an 8-week class. It is also an accredited class by Centers for Spiritual Living. For Rockland CSL members, the cost is $200. And after October 1st, the price goes up to $240. There is a payment plan that is available if that is something that you desire. So if you have any questions, just reach out to me and I will answer your questions. Thank you. I hope to see y'all in class. Self-mastery, emergence of the true self. Yes, yes, yes. All right. The last thing I want to share is tomorrow is Wednesday. So we have our community cafe, which is a free offering that we do at Rockland CSL. Tomorrow is the second Wednesday in the month. So let me put up the right graphic. The second Wednesday in the month, we do prayer works. So if you are in need of prayer, if you would like to learn more about affirmative prayer, which is a specific type of prayer that we do in New Thought, Religious Science, Science of Mind, come and learn it. So that is this Wednesday, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link. Under events, you see Community Cafe. Just click there and join us tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. I think that's all the joy news that I needed to share right now. Thank you all for being with me. It's good to see you, Fatima. You did a great job on Saturday. It was so much fun. Again, after SIP, go straight to Amazon. Grab Get Rich 101 by Sekou Writes and Little Sekou's First Dollar, which is a wonderful gift for a young person. It's both ebooks. Okay. All right, y'all. So peace and blessings. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace and justice. Tune into your body and see what it needs. Does it need a nap? Then give yourself the gift of that nap. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.